Thank you for subscribing to the Farm Network streaming service Seedso. Due to the nature and content of the program, the Farm Network has restricted video for Entertainment Federation Wrestling on our service. Enjoy. Seedso, where shows grow.
The impossible happens and dreams come true here at the Farm Network, here on Entertainment Federation Wrestling.
Yep, and after this stacked card already, we still got more action for you.
A lot more action coming your way.
Coming up next will be the I Love You match between Mark Bennett Jr. and Mark Bennett Sr.
Yep, a family match. Whoever loses has to say I love you to the other person.
It's never been done before.
Yep, and this is going to be big stakes for both of them. You know, Mark Bennett Sr. doesn't want to say I love you to his kid, but Mark Bennett Jr. would love to have that moment.
Yeah, and
where his father finally tells him that he loves him.
I honestly don't know who wants it more, not to say it or to say it.
I don't know. You got both sides of the coin.
Now there's a lot of family matters here in this match here. And speaking of
hopefully
which,
there's no family ties.
No, hopefully not.
Speaking of families, our main event, the court case match.
Oh yes,
the EFW family.
EFW versus the Franktastic family, the island nation of Japan, the landlocked nation of France.
Yes,
the EU and possibly even the APA.
It's possibly even the APA. Yeah.
And God knows who else is mad at us. Well, not us.
That's true.
Well, they might be kind of mad at us. Hopefully not.
I wouldn't think so.
It would be misplaced in my
If you don't ruffle a few feathers, then you're not going to have fun with that chicken.
No. Speaking of ruffling some feathers, we've done that in the barnyard, and three gentlemen who are definitely going to do that as well.
Oh, and our main event. Yes. We have Fun Drunk, we have Hunter Rules, and the newly added Guy with a Gun.
Yeah, nobody could have seen that coming.
Fighting for the EFW title.
And it's also, there's no rules. There's no rules, so anything can happen.
No, there's Hunter Rules is in the match, but like there are
only rules.
There's no rules in the match.
That's fair.
And to get some reactions on what's going to happen tonight in the EFW Championship, we have Jerry Morgan, the Fun Drunk, and Hunter Rules backstage, and we're going to ask them a couple questions, see how they feel about their match tonight.
It can't be good. They just got added to a new triple threat match with no rules. It's insane.
Yeah, you throw a guy with a gun in the mix, who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, if you haven't prepared for a guy with a gun, it's definitely going to catch you by surprise.
All right,
I'm not even ready for a guy.
No, let alone a gun. Let's get back to that stage and see what they have to say.
Oh, hi, everybody. It's everyone's favorite Skip. I'm here with Larry, Terry, Phil.
Skip, come on, baby. You know how to introduce me. Jerry Morgan, your EFW champion. Cheers to everybody out in the EFW universe. We've been partying for weeks. It's been great, and we're going to keep on partying through the Barnyard Slamboree, baby, because there ain't no way they're taking me down. You can add one man to this match. You could add another 30 men to this match. It doesn't matter. I'll come out on top, because I've drank just the right amount. 2 Miller Lights, 2 Buzz Balls, 2 gin and tonics, 2 shots of tequila, and I'm right where I need to be. And if I win tonight, I'm getting...
You know, you're giving them enough time, Skip. We've had this whole thing. You Skip. I'm sorry to raise my voice, but Skip...
Well, with an attitude like that, Hunter Rules, you're not getting any part of my celebration bucket.
Well, per our interview contracts, we only allowed 30 seconds each before we can talk, and he has talked way over this time, and Skip, you've not even moved the mic towards me.
Always with those rules, man. Come on, you want a beer?
But without rules, we have chaos, okay? I didn't...
You don't want this?
That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting.
How's that taste?
Skip,
Does it taste like 2 Buzz Balls, 2 Miller Lights, 2 gin and tonics, and 2 shots of tequila?
It tastes like 2 losses happening between Guy with a Gun and Jerry Morgan. And here's the deal. I'm tired of this. You have a match one-on-one with rules, and then you take the rules away at a Guy with a Gun? Well, I'm livid. I beat Guy with a Gun already. There's no need to see him again. And I'll tell you one thing. Hunter Rules is not scared of Guy with a Gun like of all these other people. I never have been scared of a Guy with a gun.
Oh, you think I'm scared of a guy with a gun? He's just a man. I fear no man.
Not scared. You guys don't fear me? Huh?
I have a meeting to get to. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you gonna get out of here.
What's up behind me? Ooh. Oh. What's up, guy?
Hey, it's me.
You want a beer?
No, I don't want a beer.
I got an extra one.
I'll take the extra can for shooting practice, but it's me, guy with a gun. The guy everyone's afraid of. Because me and my gun are going to win the title together. Tonight, I'm not afraid of either of you guys. I'm not afraid of some sloppy jalopy drunk man who's obsessed with partying and boozing it up. And I'm not afraid of some guy who wears striped shirts pretending he's a referee and loves rules and regulations. I don't give a shit. I have to go now. I have to go switch 2 babies in the hospital because that's what my new thing. I love doing it. I love messing up families. Just so I'm gonna mess up both you guys. Both you guys in the ring tonight. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna take my gun. I'm gonna go, but I'll be back. I'll see you guys in the loser circle. Haha. Have a good one.
Man, that guy has some problems.
Yeah, that's how the cookie gets dunked in the milk. I guess. Right.
What?
Well, back to me, I guess. Well, back to you guys.
Well, thank you, Skip. Another classic interview by Skip. Am I right, guys?
He's done quite a few, and he does an alright job. You know, he's pretty.
Information always comes out of him, so I guess that's
we
pretty
got
good.
out of it what we needed to get out of it, and that there's a lot of blood boiling between Jerry Morgan, Hunter Rules, and Guy with a Gun.
Yeah. I'm a little bit afraid about the whole hospital baby situation.
Well, there's nothing to worry about that right now because we got a match coming up.
Oh, yeah, you got that right, Happy. We got the I Love You match. This is between Mark Bennett Sr. and Mark Bennett Jr. For a very long time now, Mark Bennett Sr. has not been there for his son during their tag team matches, and Mark Bennett Jr. just had enough of it. Isn't that right, Happy?
This has been one of the hardest trending fights on Twitter. It's because a lot of kids apparently have had bad dads, so they're hoping Mark Bennett Jr. can finally stand up.
A very relatable conflict. You know, we've all known that person or have been that person who had a dad who just wasn't there. You know, when you were a EFW competitor in a tag team with your dad and he didn't show up, and then he did show up, but you weren't there to see it. You know, we all can relate to that.
Yeah, we can. I've had my fair share of dads, but Mark Bennett Sr. is probably the worst dad I've ever seen.
Well, I don't want to get into it.
You never do. You never do, Happy. But we do have Mark Bennett Jr. coming down to the ring. I'm going to say more confident than I've ever seen him.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got a chip on his shoulder for the first time. He's picked up a victory over Paycheck Charlie. He did that all on his own.
Unbelievable match, that match right there with Paycheck Charlie. I still can't believe he won it.
The most impressive thing we've seen Mark Bennett Sr. do in a ring is puke into his shirt. So, I guess the sky's the limit. He's working with very little. Hopefully we see something out of the old man.
And hopefully he sees something out of Ben Jr. It seems to have found himself a microphone.
Yeah, I hope this match actually happens, but Mark Bennett Jr. he has a microphone. He's probably going to say some choice words to his dad.
You know what, everybody? Isn't this like him? You got one time, he's really got to finally show up, and he's not even here, He's not even trying to fight his own son, so he doesn't have to tell me he loves me. So I guess, if I had to choose, that probably means he loves me. He's taking this opportunity to say he loves me by not showing up for this match. I finally got respect to my dad, who loves me more than anything. And, obviously he's not coming out, folks. There's no way he's going to be walking out of that there. Yeah, Mr. Referee, you can just ring the bell right now so my dad can, he can finally tell me he loves me.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't show.
What? Oh, my God.
That's...
No.
That's
his music.
That's him.
Mark Bennett Sr.'s in the house.
Mark Bennett Sr. is here, and he has a lady around his arm.
And a cigarette in his mouth.
Oh, my God.
I'll tell you what, I know all the wives of all the wrestlers, and that is not Mark Bennett Sr.'s wife.
No, that is not Mark Jr.'s mom.
No, I've had my fair share of wives, and that doesn't look like his wife at all.
And she doesn't seem like a mother. Mark Bennett Jr. is not happy to see her at all one bit. You can clearly see him yelling, "Where's Mom?" That's not a good sign.
No, that's just sad. That's what that is. That's just sad.
I'll tell you what. I don't agree with it, but the psychology game he's doing right.
The mind games the dad is giving to his son is just unreal right now. He's
Mark
really
Bennett
messing him up.
Seems very focused. He doesn't seem drunk. He doesn't seem high. He's ready to compete, so he doesn't have to tell his son he loves him.
No, he's more sober than he is for a job interview.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. This is, I guess that was just a bender the last time we saw him, because right now he's the healthiest and most fit I've ever seen Mark Bennett Sr.
Yeah, the lady's helping him up into the ring, and he's staring down his son, and his son's staring up into his eyes, and this is going to be a hell of a match here.
A father-son match, they tell me, does it get better than this?
No, it does not.
No, it does not. You can have brothers, you can have friends, but father and son, it doesn't get any more interesting than that.
It's a dynamic not seen enough in literature.
No, let alone wrestling.
All right, so Mark Sr. has made it into the ring. He's looking at his son, who is looking not confident by any means. He was really hoping that his dad wouldn't show up and he'd just have to eventually at some point tell him that he loved him. But now he's here to defend his right to not do that.
Well, there is a little bit of boyish wonderment that Bennett Jr., though. He's finally seeing his dad for the first time in a very, very long time.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen them in a ring together for a long time. He seems kind of bewildered by the whole situation.
As far as I know, since EFW came to the Farm Network, I don't know if they've been even 10 feet close to each other.
Well, they had that when they started this match, they showed up, and then at the Battle Royale, he barely missed his dad. He almost saw him, and
just subtly.
But now this is the closest they've been, and honestly, I'm interested to see who's going to win this match.
Yeah, this is going to be a hell of a match. I see Mark Bennett Sr. is putting out a cigarette over there, and he's walking over to his son. That referee.
Save that for after the match.
Oh, no doubt about that, Cheese. He's walking back to his son, and they're both having a stare down. This is a big fight feel here at the Barnyard Slamboree.
An epic match, folks. I've been telling all my friends about this, which of course is just Jim Jacobs and Machismo Harris. So I am excited to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, I've heard about it a lot from Happy. Also, I work here, but as far as I know, this is the first father-son match that's ever happened in EFW, or maybe even all of professional wrestling.
Yep.
Definitely all of history. There's not. I did a quick research, and I didn't find anything.
All right, fantastic. Well, I think the referee's calling for that bell. That means this match has started. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bennetts are going to face off.
Oh my gosh, they're just kind of staring. Again, the boyish wonderment. It hasn't changed from the eyes of Bennett Jr.
No.
Just circling in the ring.
It looks like
sizing each other up.
Bennett Sr.'s.
These are two people that know each other very well.
Yes, Bennett. Well, I think
Bennett Sr.'s literally known.
One doesn't really know
his
that one
entire life.
Yeah,
it goes more one way than the other way for knowing.
Oh my God! It looks like Bennett Sr.'s opening up his arms.
Oh my God!
Like he's asking for a hug.
That's unusual.
He's down on his knees and his arms are open. He wants to get a hug from his son.
And Bennett Jr.
I think he's having a change of heart.
Dumbfounded.
Bennett Jr. is just points to himself, mouths the word me.
He's looking around. Like he would
he's nodding his head. Yes,
want to be hugging somebody else.
This is an incredible journey. This is an amazing story.
He does
way to
love
start
him.
this match.
He's gonna hug. Oh, now they're hugging in the middle of the ring.
Hugging in the middle of the ring.
Oh,
Bennett Sr. standing up.
Stands up. He's swinging around a little bit, and Bennett Jr. is smiling and. Oh, wait a second.
Oh my God!
He's tightening that grip. Oh my God!
That's a bad hug.
Oh, this is Bennett Sr.'s finisher, the last hug.
Yeah,
the last hug.
Oh my God, this is the last hug.
And he's shaking him around. Bennett Jr. still has a smile on his face.
He's just happy to have skin-on-skin contact with his dad.
He's enjoying it a lot.
He's got to be in pain, though.
He's not gonna tap. There's no way.
Oh my gosh!
No, this is the first hug he's had from his dad, probably since his dad held him after he came out of his mom.
Smile's starting to turn into a grimace.
And you're seeing that boyish wonderment slowly leave his eyes.
The referee could have to intervene.
He hasn't stopped shaking him.
No. That boyish wonder.
Bennett Jr. just hanging on by a thread.
That's it. The referee has to call it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. And he drops his son like a sack of potatoes.
Oh my gosh! It's like he didn't even love him.
No, not at all.
The life out of his son's body.
Oh my God, that's the match, and now Bennett Jr. has to find the wind and the breath to say "I love you" back to his dad.
And unbelievable! I can't believe it. Bennett Sr. would do that to his own son.
Bennett Sr. clearly relieved that he does not have to tell his son he loves him.
No, he's going back to that cigarette. It's like he was thinking about that the whole time.
Yep. Now he's gonna just hang out and wait for his son to get his wits about him and tell him he loves him so he can go home. He'll probably celebrate.
They're giving Bennett Jr. the microphone, which is a rare occurrence for him. He usually has to take the microphone or ask for it.
Nobody wants to hear him talk usually, but this is the first time we're all interested to hear his words.
Yep. So let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, let's see if he can summon the wherewithal to say "I love you" to his dad.
You gave me what I wanted. I got a hug from you, and then you used that hug against me. And I don't know how to feel because I didn't win, and you're never gonna say that you love me. So, but I lost the match, and that's okay. Okay, it's all right. Here I go. The day
What? Wait.
Guys,
what are the underdogs doing?
That's the underdogs. What are they doing here?
Well, the underdogs coming out of nowhere, folks.
They already had their match.
Yeah,
they had to be pissed from earlier, though.
Yeah, they suffered an embarrassing loss.
Embarrassing loss.
Yeah, they're coming down to the ring. It looks like
Are the Bennetts going to team up finally?
The Bennett Sr. and Bennett Jr. looked at each other. They nodded. It seems like we might finally get
It looks like they're holding hands now.
a father-son tag team.
Oh my God! Now that the two tag teams are staring at each other, guys, we're going to see something we haven't seen in a very long time.
Unbelievable. What?
It looks like the Bennetts are going to shake hands.
It looks like they're going to shake hands and. Oh my God! Bennett Jr. just punched his dad with full force in the dick.
A low blow.
My gosh, a low blow right to the dick area of the pants.
He was just about to tell him he loved him, and now he's punching him in his genitals.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my gosh, and the underdogs, they slide in the ring, and Bennett Jr. is
They're going to
directing
attack
them.
Bennett Jr. Oh my!
They're
all working together. They're all stomping in mud holes.
Oh
my God.
Bennett Sr., Bennett Jr. is directing the underdog.
I mean, he kinda-
what is going on?
I can't say he might not deserve it, but I mean, after the match, what?
The crowd is confused. They don't know.
We're all confused.
It's an unbelievable turn of events, folks.
It looks like the underdogs are holding up Bennett Sr. With both arms, and Bennett Jr. is going for that microphone again.
Bennett Sr. is out.
I guess we gotta see what he's gonna have to say. Give me a sec. Dad, well, father of mine. The stutter's gone. You know I know why? Because now I'm officially done with you. I'm a better man now. I took it from you, Dad. A piece of shit father? Well, guess what? You got a piece of shit son. But me and my new pals, the underdogs, are going to take over EFW full force. And we're going to be in charge from now on.
He's picking up his dad's cigarette.
But he doesn't smoke.
I love you, Dad.
Mark Jr. is.
Oh my God!
Oh, he just put that cigarette out on his dad's forehead.
That's going to leave a mark.
That's good. You're going to leave something. Ugh.
And they're taking a step back, the underdogs and Mark Bennett Jr. and
Oh my God.
surround sound super kick.
Oh my Lord.
Awful.
Unbelievable.
Mark Sr. is completely out.
Oh,
If that doesn't cause a concussion, I don't know what will.
He needs to get checked out by medical staff immediately.
It's like Mark Bennett Jr. put a mark on his forehead just for a place for his foot to kick.
Yep.
The X marks the spot, but this time instead of an X, it was a cigarette burn.
Yep. That's much worse. And there's no treasure at the end of that.
There's no treasure, because that
but-
brain is damaged.
The real treasure was the friends he made along the way, and the guys, it looks like the underdogs and Mark Bennett Jr. are now friends, and it looks like a new faction has appeared here in Entertainment Federation Wrestling.
They've rolled out of the ring, they're walking up the ramp, and they're putting their arms in sort of a T shape.
I don't know what could that be? What could that be?
They're the underdogs. There's no T in Mark.
The Bennett
Mark
dogs?
Jr.
The Bennett dogs?
Bennett T.
Pat Benatar?
Bennett.
Yeah. Bennett.
I don't. It could be.
It could be
Is
anything.
anything Bennett t-shirts?
I don't know if we'll ever find out, but I mean,
later.
they're
I don't know if
leaving
the
the ring.
underdogs are going to come out a third time. That would be crazy.
What an interesting thing. It's sort of a cliffhanger that you have to pay attention, because this is the end of the first season. The next season, you have to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind
unless-
of an incentive to keep listening.
Unless the court case match is won by the Franktastic family.
Oh, true.
That is true.
Also, the Island Nation of Japan.
Yep.
Land Nation of France.
And possibly the APA.
Quite possibly the APA, and God knows who else is mad at us.
Yeah, probably a few people. But EFW will do its damnedest to win that court case match.
Yes, and I hate to get ahead here, but we have one more match before the court case match.
Which is, I've loved all the matches so far, but this might be the most anticipated match.
Very highly anticipated.
I'm anticipating this match greatly.
This is the one that probably brought the people out.
Yeah, I'm in full of anticipation.
Yeah, I can see it in your eyes,
And
Jim.
I
Your
can hear it in your
anticipation
voice.
is, and in your voice, and a little bit out of your nose.
Yeah.
Well, that might be a little snot, though.
Oh, we got a boogie.
Yeah.
Got a boogie, Jim.
Yeah, get that out of here. We're on TV.
Anyways, the EFW Championship match, folks, is of course versus, the EFW Championship has been going through a lot this season. It used to be owned by the Bear, which is leading to our court case match later. Then
Who's been banned from EFW.
Then it was it's just very short reign by Les Akil.
Yeah,
And then
more
he was
more
done.
of Les Akil. He was more of a conveyor to get the belt to a new person.
Yeah, a very transitional champion.
Then we had the Battle Royale where Jerry Morgan, the fun drunk, somehow, surprisingly won it all. Did not see
Defeated
that
20
coming.
other men.
20
Yes.
other men, and he's had it since, and that's led Hunter Rules to start his
19
own
other
path.
men.
19 other men.
Because he is included in the 20.
I don't count the ref in it, but if you want to count the ref in it, that's fine.
Yeah, but I hate to break up this thrilling bit of dialogue, but guys, that is Guy with the Guns music, and he's headed down to that ring.
They're getting underway.
He finally got his wish. He's tried this before, getting himself into the match. That's how he got in the Battle Royale for the first title match he had.
Yeah, which was not a good deal for him. He had to come out first, and he had to go through every other competitor in the Rumble.
It's impossible to do. I've never heard anybody ever doing that before.
No, and he's got a strategy now where he just kind of forces people at gunpoint to give him opportunities.
And it works. You know, you can't say it doesn't work. He's here right now.
A very unique submission move from a guy with a gun.
Yeah, he puts the gun to your head and he says submit, and everybody always taps out to it.
If it seems dumb but it works, it ain't dumb.
Yeah, it ain't dumb. Again, the guy with the gun submission. He puts the gun to the head, yells out in the part of my language, fucking tap. And
he throws around the F word pretty loosely.
Yeah, and I just want to apologize to my wife Karen for saying it on air, but I just, I'm just doing quotes, so it's okay. You can say it that way.
Kids that may be watching, you're welcome.
Yeah, he's in the ring right now. He's holding that gun up high. I would err for people to stand back a little bit, just in case that thing goes off.
Interesting to see how long this match will go, and if Hunter Rules and Jerry Morgan will be intimidated by said gun.
Oh, speaking of one of those competitors, it looks like Hunter Rules is coming down to the ring, and it looks like he has a parade of referees.
A plethora of refs have come out. They're doing a choreographed dance. A lot of technical fouls and like the refs throughout history. It's very interesting.
You can tell which one's Hunter Rules because he's carrying that EFW Book of Rules with him.
Yes, he's
brought that down to the match, but he will not need it.
I'll be honest, as much trouble as we've had with him, he does deserve to be in this match. He's beaten Paycheck Charlie, Arm Dragoff. He did very well in the Battle Royale.
He's done everything right to get to this point.
Yep, he's checked off all the boxes. He's dotted the I's, he crossed the T's, and he holds that rule book very religiously.
And we heard him earlier. He is livid about this match not having any rules, a guy with a gun in the match. But
yeah, exactly. But, I mean, he could probably still wear his referee outfit because there's no rules against it.
Absolutely no rules. However, that is not an EFW certified referee's uniform like you'll see on Ref Doug down the ring in there that does not have the patch on the front.
But, I'm glad you brought up Ref Doug Machismo. It's his first time ever reffing here at EFW. It's the title match.
Yeah, it's a real big opportunity, real trial by fire for Doug there. You can see Hunter Rules, they're kind of having a spat with Doug. I'm sure he's upset that Doug gets this chance and he doesn't.
Yep, we got a lot of matches tonight, a lot of stuff going on, so we needed to bring in a new referee. Hunter Rules was not asked to fill that position, and he is pretty upset about it, even though he is competing for the EFW title, which seems better in my opinion.
I mean, the most important belt we have here at EFW, which is, what else does he want,
Yeah, to be a referee. I don't know why.
It's the strangest thing,
He will not give up on that childhood dream.
That's about 12 pounds of fool's gold, if you ask me, with that belt. But ladies and gentlemen, there's our champion. Speaking of which, coming down the ring, a crowd favorite. Everyone loves him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Fun Drunk Jerry Morgan.
He's a bit of a fool, but he is all gold. You're right, Jim Jacobs. I love Fun Drunk. He's by far my most favorite EFW champion ever had here. Bear was great, but he's no Jerry Morgan.
Yep, Jerry Morgan has not murdered anybody in EFW. He's a real sweetheart,
Yeah, he got close to murdering that robot, but outside that...
But, technically robot murder, the jury's still out on that one.
The only thing he's murdering is the hearts and minds of all of us and his own liver, probably. That's what Jerry Morgan's all about.
I would say liver is number one on that list of murder.
Oh, most likely, yes. And he's coming down. He's wearing that belt. He's excited. He's got multiple beers in his hands.
Yep.
No rules allowed. Yeah. There's no rules.
No.
He can drink all he wants in the ring, which is great for him.
Didn't decide to bring a cooler. Probably just going to save him time, not having to reach into it. He's going to have them all on him.
Well, he's got all the beers that he wants, and he doesn't. Since he has so many, he's just letting them pour out of his mouth. It's all over his belly. He's covered in beer.
Yeah, it's going to be real slippery in that match.
Well, it's just another day when Jerry Morgan's covered in beer.
All right, all three competitors are in now. The referee, Doug, is grabbing the belt, and he's showing each of the competitors what they're fighting for.
It's upside down, Doug. Doug, it's upside. The belt's upside down.
Doug,
he'll figure it out.
All right, well, we'll fix that in post, I guess, even though this is live. And, I hear that bell, ladies and gentlemen. This is the title match. Fun Drunk Guy with a Gun and Hunter Rules all in the ring.
I can't. EFW is on the line. A triple threat match. Cheesewell, hold me. I'm anticipating so much.
All right, we don't have time for cuddling right now, Happy. That's going to have to wait till later. We've got the EFW title match, and guy with the gun, waving that gun around very early.
Yeah, he's playing his cards, he's throwing his trump card out real early.
It looks
like
Russian roulette, and it looks like, and Hunter Rules and the referee have taken cover.
Yeah, they don't want to be involved in
ring.
this.
What is Fun Drunk doing there?
He
doesn't care.
Phased.
Wait, Jerry Morgan, he's pulled out his own gun.
Oh no, that's a squirt gun.
Oh, it's a squirt. It's one of those neon green squirt guns.
Yeah, the ones all the kids are talking about.
This is a real Mexican standoff.
Yeah. It's just. That looks like tequila.
Is that what it's getting? It's a liquid coming out of that squirt gun.
Yeah, with tequila, he's putting a little in his mouth, and he's spraying down guy with a gun.
That's definitely
disrespectful.
How do you know that's tequila?
Well, I know liquid from very far away, and I've seen my fair share of squirt guns.
Okay, well, he's shooting tequila. This tequila makes it a real Mexican standoff, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we got some salt and some limes, because this match is going nuts.
I bet Hunter Rules wishes he was back in that ring and be getting some free squirt gun tequila right now.
And guy with a gun is upset. He's come up. Oh, he's kicked him in the knee. He's got Fun Drunk on the ground there on his knees. Sure, he's had some tequila, but... Oh, guy with the gun's put the gun to his head.
He put his gun all the way to his head, and
it's so early for this submission.
Fun Drunk doesn't care. He's just shaking,
staring him back.
Staring him back.
Well, we'll see. Is he gonna tap? Because he's not tapping right now. He doesn't seem to care. But everyone's tapped to this move.
He's got his squirt gun, and he's pointing it right at guy with a gun's face.
Oh my gosh,
it's just a squirt gun.
It's like that scene in The Matrix, except they're standing still and it's nothing like it.
Well, now guy with a gun has to make a decision. Is he gonna murder Jerry Morgan in this ring, or is he gonna put that gun down?
Well, it's not a no murder match, so there's no rules.
Yeah, there's no rules.
Yeah, if he can live with that on his conscience.
Well, it would really take a lot away from guy with it would take a lot away from guy with a gun threats if he doesn't murder Fun Drunk right now.
Also, that would be very misfortunate, considering the next match is our court case match.
Exactly.
That would be fair.
We don't want to add another stipulation to the court case.
Jerry Morgan, looking very determined. He's rising from his knee to look guy with a gun in the face.
Where does he get the courage? Alcohol. That's where he gets.
Yeah, probably the booze. Probably the booze.
Alcohol. Yeah.
It doesn't look like guy with a gun has it in him to take the life of an innocent man.
It's almost as if the gun made him feel power, but when he actually had to use it, he didn't really have that power.
No, not at all.
Maybe he just doesn't have that darkness inside of him. Maybe it's a good thing. Hunter Rules is creeping up. Nobody's paying attention to him. He's got the book of rules.
The guy with the gun's holstered his gun.
Oh my God! Hunter Rules just cracked the guy with the gun's skull with the rule book.
Smoked him.
He's done. He
hit him so hard he rolled all the way out of the ring.
And he fell in the hard barn floor.
Fell down like a sack of seedless potatoes.
Oh man.
Yeah, that hay is not going to help that kind of fall. Guy with a gun is done, and he's going to be done for a while.
Yeah. Now you got Fun Drunk, Jerry Morgan finishing his beer, and now he's turned his gaze to Hunter Rules. It looks like we're going to see these two square off.
It's possibly this is the final two we have here for the EFW title, folks.
Yeah, absolutely. Collar and elbow tie, and they're just wailing at each other. It looks like a hockey fight.
Doug's watching it. He's making sure that they're not following any of the rules because there's no rules.
The animosity between these two is clear. It is palpable. I can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it up here. It's the heat.
They seem to be wearing down. The punches are slowing down. Fun Drunk tries to get a little space, pushes Hunter Rules off of him. Oh, and hit the referee.
Hunter Rules.
Referee's down.
Accidental ref bump. He bumped into the ref. The ref got bumped.
Doug is on the floor. Hunter Rules seems to be fine. He's an EFW competitor.
Whoa!
I can't believe the belly suplex. Fun Drunk follows it up. Hunter Rules on the ground. Fun Drunk's pinning him. Is this it? Is this the new EFW title holder?
I don't think so because Doug's still over there in the corner.
Fun Drunk
over himself in the fetal position.
His own worst enemy, and probably Booze, is also a big enemy of Fun Drunk.
Yep.
But
Jared,
oh my God! If Fun Drunk trying to get the ref up,
he's gonna have to get him up. He's pulling on his shirt, trying to get in.
He's tugging him up.
He's all dead weight at this point.
Hunter Rules behind. Hunter
Rules back on his feet. Belly to back suplex. And while he was suplexing him, it looks like Jerry Morgan ripped the shirt off of Doug.
Doug's falling back down. The shirt's in the ring right now, just by itself. Hunter Rules is suplex Fun Drunk, who's out of it.
He seemed to be a little dazed. Hunter Rules is getting that book of rules again.
Oh, he's going to hit it with that book of rules. Oh, no, he's opening up there's no rules.
He's going to read.
There's no rules in that book. It's hollowed out.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's hollowed out.
Oh, no.
He's pulling out a pair of brass knuckles.
Jesus!
And it says the golden rule on the brass knuckles, even though the knuckles are brass.
Do what others and I would do. I don't even know the rest of it.
Jerry
It's on the
Morgan's
other side.
not going to see it coming.
He's stammering.
He stands up.
Oh, God.
Shit!
Right between the eyes.
Oh, my God.
Jerry's
I'm sorry for swearing.
busted open like a piñata.
Oh, my God. And all the
that's-
candy's spilling out.
Oh, that's not candy.
That's blood.
Oh, God.
It's
That's the
blood-filled
of a drunk
candy.
man.
Oh, the referee's stirring now. He's shouting at Hunter Rules.
Trying to organize this match that has no rules.
It's
like he's
Doug's
asking-
first match, but you see brass knuckles, you're gonna yell at somebody.
Yeah, he's
Doug's
asking for
not
his
gonna-
shirt back.
Doug's not going to allow Hunter Rules to fatally injure these two men. Although
They're having a
He's
hard
the guy
time.
with the gun did have a gun.
They're
that's
still
fair.
arguing. They're still arguing. Hunter Rules gives him a shove. And,
Oh, whoa.
trips off the rope and
Doug.
that was kind of a nasty spill there. It looks
spill,
like
but
He hit
Doug
his head on
landed.
the, he hit his head on the turnbuckle real bad.
Yeah.
He's falling over and
He's in a
landed with his hand over the chest of
Jerry
Jerry
Morgan.
Morgan and Hunter Rules.
Oh my gosh.
Hunter Rules is looking at Doug on top
Hunter
of
Rules, no, don't do this. I think I know what he's thinking.
He's looking at the jersey that's
He
laying
needs
on
to
the
get
ground.
Doug up.
Doug,
He's staring at the crowd.
Doug, get up.
He's pointing to the jersey. Why is he
He's
doing
taking
that?
off his non-official referee uniform.
And, oh my!
And he's putting on the official EFW referee.
What is he
uniform.
gonna do?
Oh my God!
Wait,
I think we know.
is this legal?
No, there's no rules in this match.
No rules?
It's gotta be legal. 1, 2. Oh, he's pointing to the crowd.
He's got his fist in the air and
That's
Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, Doug, our new
What just
champion,
happened?
the new EFW champion is Doug.
Doug?
Doug?
happy. Jesus.
Just give me the. Can I have a
What are we
brown paper
gonna
bag?
do?
Doug,
I don't-
ladies and gentlemen, Doug is our new EFW
This
champion.
crowd has no idea.
I have no idea how to feel.
Doug doesn't know how to feel. He's still out of it. He doesn't
Still
even
out of it.
realize that.
Hunter Rules has
helping him up.
Hunter Rules has fulfilled his dream of becoming an EFW referee.
He was the
finally
ref
gets-
for the EFW title match.
He finally gets that moment to lift a champion's hand and the
Oh my
belt.
God. Hunter
But,
Rules,
but he didn't win it.
Hunter Rules
he
is
didn't win the
crying
belt.
tears of joy, and Doug is completely knocked out.
He is 100% out of
He
it.
has got Doug's hand in the air and he's handing Doug his EFW title. Is Doug
Doug's our champion.
our after the pay-per-view, our champion
Is a referee.
is Doug.
The
Who
ref-
has only been here today. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, that's what happens here at Entertainment Federation Wrestling here at the Barnyard Slamboree. You never know what's going to happen.
Just can't. The storytelling and it ends with Doug.
I know you can't write this stuff.
Yeah, we've been working on this for 8 weeks. That title has changed hands to a lot of strong competitors, but Doug is not one of those competitors.
I say we give Doug a chance. I like Doug.
We're gonna have to check into it if this is even legit.
A real underdog story.
I mean, Michael Gregory Jackson probably doesn't even know it's happening because, folks, we've got our
A real
main
dark horse.
event for the Barnyard Slamboree, the court case match. And again, before we get there, EFW title holder. Do we know his last name?
No, I think
No,
he just wrote Doug.
I met him like in passing earlier.
So it's
He
just
just
Doug.
said, "Hey, I'm Doug." He
Yeah.
didn't say.
So the EFW champion
It's just Doug.
is just Doug.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? If this court case match ends poorly and EFW is done forever, this sums it up pretty good.
Yeah.
This
I
seems
mean,
about
this-
Our
right.
last
Honestly,
champion
This
is
seems
Doug.
fitting.
I didn't know I was going to be cheering for the Franktastic family, but I think
I mean, it'd be great to see, EFW next year after this all blows over.
See what happens.
Get that belt out of Doug's hands, but
Doug may be forever the EFW champion.
Yep. Well, he earned it.
that's a stretch, but That's your opinion, Jim.
No, it's the facts of life. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get this ring under control. Fun Drunk's leaking like a faucet that is all the way on. We have to.
It's disturbing.
We gotta set up. We got the court case match coming up.
That court case match will determine the future of EFW. We have no idea whether we're going to be here next season or not, whether we'll even be on the Farm Network. I mean, so much stuff has happened. There's no way we could have predicted any of it.
Yeah, well, let's go to a commercial break here, and while we get everything set up, while we get things going. Hey, kids, you like snacks? Well, suck on this. It's Entertainment Federation Wrestling Season 2. And that's right, we had a blast in Season 1. That was a lot of fun, right? That guy got murdered. We had some new champions. All kinds of things happened. But guys, Season 2 is where things really get kicked into high gear. We're going to crash through that ceiling, and we're going to give you guys some of the best wrestling here on the Farm Network. That's right. With Season 2, we got all kinds of things planned out. We got divorce papers on a pole match. We got a near-death experience match. We got a bounce house, hell in a bounce house and a cage match. That's right. We got all kinds of new competitors. We got robots. We got aliens. We got angry moms. We got angry dads. And we got a whole bunch of angry babies. It's gonna be great. You can only find that here on the Farm Network, where you learn to farm and you love to farm. We're definitely always gonna be on the Farm Network. Don't change that dial, not even for a second. Always stay on the Farm Network. Never change the channel. Stay on the Farm Network. That's right, Entertainment Federation's Wrestling Season 2. It's coming, and it's coming quicker than you think.
That was
a little jumped the gun a little bit on that.
Yeah, I mean, we really don't know what's I guess they paid for the commercial, or...
Yeah, I don't know.
Season 2 is really up in the air. If they already paid for it, might as well show it, right?
I guess.
You know,
I don't know why.
Somebody worked hard on that.
I don't know why there's a commercial during a pay-per-view, but
I guess that's fair. I mean, people paid $50 to $60 to see it.
Absolutely.
Right.
You're right.
It's
and
commercial for the thing that it's on, though. So I guess it kind of works out a little bit.
And it said,
I mean, aren't we all just commercials, going through life?
I feel like we're all just, kind of like biding our time, just in case the court case match takes some of us to jail.
Yeah,
and
speaking
then
of
leaves
which,
the other ones.
I'd like to say, speaking
unemployed.
of which, that sorry to interrupt you there, but speaking of which, the guy in the commercial said that we had a guy get murdered or die.
Yeah, I mean, that's not good. That you're not
we haven't had a match
word.
yet.
Everybody in the stadium heard that commercial. The judges in the ring heard that commercial right there. So
that's bad advertising. But,
speaking of the judge is sitting in the ring. Manny the Meatbone Cadillac.
Like Meatbone.
Yep, Manny the Cadillac Meatbone, just like you said, is going to be the judge for this match. We got a jury of peers down there, and we got
after the career ender broke Manny's ankle, he kind of went back into his fallback gig, which is being a circuit court judge. So
I didn't know that.
So that's how he got
all
this.
courtroom rules will apply.
All right.
There'll be no submissions.
And
no countouts. No
Peter
pins.
Greenberg is up there at the top of the ramp, and if I'm not mistaken, that is Michael Gregory Jackson's music.
Yeah, and Michael Gregory Jackson and Peter Greenberg are walking down to the ring. And I gotta ask you guys, what do you think of Michael Gregory Jackson's chances in this court case match?
I mean, they don't look great. There's a lot of evidence that has been compiled, I'm sure, even before we even thought this might happen.
Yeah.
So,
He was kind of a nomad before he even got
we
here.
can explain away
I don't know how much.
half of these murders. I think we have an okay shot.
Yeah, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think some of the evidence may not turn up. I think it might be an open and shut case for Michael Gregory Jackson to win, and we can still have our jobs.
That'd be
Jimmy,
nice.
you say that in a way that you kind of know more than you
I don't know any more than I know, Abby.
Well, you convinced me innocent.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I wish you were the judge.
Michael Gregory Jackson
I can't wear a wig.
is taking his place behind his booth, and Peter Greenberg's walking back up the ramp. That's
your
kind of
big
weird.
Well, I mean, we expected this. Peter Greenberg is not only the lawyer for Michael Gregory Jackson, but he...
Yep. And that's the Franktastic family.
There it is. That music is playing. It's
Yes. Mrs. Franktastic, looking lovely as ever. That Mr. Franktastic's a lucky man.
Well, he's not. I mean,
He
I
was
don't-
lucky up to a point.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember. He was murdered by a bear.
Yeah. Well, his kids,
I mean,
his kids are lucky.
Yeah, well,
Not all.
That one kid. I don't know if you remember Franktastic Jr.
Let's not talk about it anymore.
was murdered.
Let's move
Well,
on.
I'm not allowed to say murdered.
No,
I think we're going to get to that.
Yeah, we will, Cheese. So on the one side, we have Michael Gregory Jackson along with, of course, Peter Greenberg in the VFW. And then on the other side, we have the Mr. Franktastic family along with Peter Greenberg. And helping them along the way, we have a representative from the island nation of Japan, a representative from the mostly land nation of France, and it looks like there's an empty seat there. I don't remember which.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. That seat was reserved for the APA.
Oh yeah,
There were murmurs that they might show up, but I don't think we ever got a definite answer from them.
Well, we all thought it was quite possible that they could show up, but
It still could.
I'm quite possibly sure they still might show up.
Well, I gotta be honest though, wouldn't the APA be on the bear side?
Yeah,
Happy, you're rarely correct, but I have to agree. But ladies and gentlemen, the court is set up. All the players are in motion. This is our main event. Of
the court case match right here.
Barnyard Slamboree.
The future of EFW.
There's the bell, and that means that this court is now in session.
Yep, the Honorable Judge Manny the Cadillac Meatbone will be presiding.
Well, take it away, Meatbone.
Order, everybody, order. Thank you all so much for being here. So we're going to have this court in session. I am the Honorable Judge Manny the Cadillac Meatbone, and this will be a civil court. There will be no yelling. We will be very professional, and we will see this to its proper end. Starting off, we will have our first opening statement from Michael Gregory Jackson. Michael, you have the floor.
All right, hey everybody. Gonna do my opening statement. What I really want you to know is that I didn't mean for anything bad to happen to anybody. Crazy, unforeseen circumstances have happened countless times where I was completely powerless to stop those. So to blame me and just me for multiple murders that I had nothing to do with seems, first of all, a little rude, and also not legal, in my opinion. So, I'm sorry for what happened, but I don't think I should even really be here.
Well, I will take that into consideration, and now it is time for the opening statement of the Franktastic family.
I would like to defer my opening statement to my lawyer, Peter Greenberg.
I would like to thank my client, Mrs. Franktastic, for allowing me to do the opening statements and deferring this to me. I am surprised that my other client in the courtroom tonight, Michael Gregory Jackson, did not have the same tact.
I didn't know. Nobody told me that you could defer to somebody for your. I thought I had to do it on my own.
Well, it's actually, if you could do a little bit of research before you go into a court case.
I got a lawyer.
Wow,
you're supposed to help.
Actually, a good point in my opening statement, and I
didn't murder anybody.
Well, I do want to say that if you're going to hire the best lawyer in animal murder, Peter Greenberg, which is also myself, then how does it not show that you're probably pretty guilty?
Mrs. Franktastic hired a lawyer. You have to hire a lawyer and go to court.
I was
a public defender.
Order.
She went to the agency and they assigned me to her. It's true, I am the only lawyer in my agency, but at the end of the day, you reached out to me and hired me through the Farm Network, and she was assigned to me through the Peter Greenberger agency of animal murder law. Yeah, you can hear my commercial on EFW television. Anyways, as we all clearly know, thank you, Judge, for ordering up Michael Gregory Jackson to be quiet. As you can tell, folks, Michael Gregory Jackson is without a doubt guilty of using a bear to murder out some of his biggest enemies, Mr. Franktastic, Mr. Franktastic Jr., the Japanese tourist, and of course his biggest enemy of all, Les Akil.
What do you mean enemies? I barely knew those people.
I said order.
Well, you barely knew those people. A likely story. Before you talk, I would recommend talking to your lawyer before you speak up again. So, as I see, Mrs. Franktastic here, obviously beautiful, which has nothing to do with the case, but she's holding back tears of how distraught she's over by that murderous man over there, Michael Gregory Jackson. The representative of the island nation of Japan also holding back tears, and the representative for the mostly land nation of France. Mainly indifferent, but that's part of his culture. And I just want to agree that they're with them, and I am solely agreeing with them 100% that this man, and I'm pointing to Michael Gregory Jackson, as the jury can see, is guilty. Very guilty, and he's a very bad person. So, as you can tell, this case is a soups on slam dunk. Thank you.
All right, that'll be the end of the opening statements. And Michael Gregory Jackson, looks like you got your work cut out for you. So now we're going to start with our first witness. Peter Greenberg, you may call your witness to the stand.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that. I will, and this is me speaking as Michael Gregory Jackson's lawyer.
Thank God. Finally.
If you mind, if I could talk to my client for 2 seconds. Michael, things are not looking good up there.
Yeah, you roasted me out there. What was that all about?
Well, that wasn't Peter Greenberg. You're a lawyer. That was Peter Greenberg, prosecutor. I'm always been much better prosecutor than defendant.
Yeah, I can tell. You did. It was really bad.
Yeah, so I'm on my end. That's my fault.
Yeah,
but I am glad you've already paid.
Can you help me out in the future and try and represent me accurately?
I have an idea for my first witness. Should I go with it?
Is it a good one?
I believe it's the best one possible.
All right, let's do it.
Mr. Your Honor, I would like to call to the stand my first witness, Michael Gregory Jackson.
What? No. Why wouldn't you tell me that you were? Do I have to?
Yeah, I did that so that you have to, since you're here.
All right.
Hey, I'm the Bible boy. I'm the boy who brings the Bible. Please put your hand on the Bible. All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Now, first off, my first question would be, Michael Gregory Jackson, that is your name, correct?
Yes.
And you are the commissioner at EFW?
That is true.
And what are your relations with the Franktastic family?
Well, I never met the Franktastic. This is my first time meeting Mrs. Franktastic. We've only corresponded through very angry emails. Mr. Franktastic I never met. Frank Jr., I don't remember his affiliation with us, but I may have seen him in passing.
And what is your relations with the Japanese tourist?
Well, I hired him and flew him into our country, not fully understanding that he was not a professional wrestler. So, yeah, that might be my bad, but also I don't think it stands.
You shouldn't say that might be my bad and while you're on the stand.
Well, yeah, you didn't tell me to say anything. You just started asking me questions. Ask better questions.
Okay. Well, all right. What is your relation to your so-called biggest enemy, Les Akil?
That's a good one. It's a good relation. Well, we had a good relationship. I thought he won a table from me.
I have no further questions, but I do have further questions. As the lawyer for the Franktastic family.
Are you cross-examining me right now?
I'm going to be cross-examining you, yes.
That's bullshit.
Now, I believe there are a lot of holes in your story that you just said to the other lawyer, the defendant. Is it true that Les Akil was not ready to wrestle when he won the raffle table to wrestle the bear?
He may have been in a wheelchair, but he was cleared by EFW Medical.
And EFW Medical is somebody hired by you?
I think Skip's in charge of it.
Is Skip hired by you?
Yeah.
So therefore, you've hired the people to say that he was okay and cleared to wrestle again, I can't stress this enough, a live grizzly bear.
Well, if we're really splitting hairs here, I don't think the wheelchair made a big difference.
Michael Gregory Jackson, do you like bears?
I could take them or leave them. I mean, I don't have any.
Isn't it true that in 9th grade you wrote a report on how much you love bears?
Who told you about that?
Then let me just read a passage from this. The grizzly bear is my favorite bear, and if I could be a bear, it would be a grizzly bear. My name is Michael Gregory Jackson.
Can Can I ask relevance?
Objection.
Thank you. Objection. That's what I wanted.
Leading the witness. What is this going?
Overruled. I'm curious.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll continue my questioning. It is true that you did say your favorite bear is a grizzly bear in this 9th grade report you wrote.
Yeah, but I'm more of a brown bear guy now. Really.
I see. And nowhere in this report about bears do you say anything about caring about French people, Japanese people, or families.
Yeah, I was a little kid. I didn't think. I mean, family. Like I like
please,
family.
sir, I asked you yes or no questions. And as the jury could see,
I don't think that was a yes or no question.
If the jury could see he's not answering yes or no questions, what is your problem with the American family?
Well, I never.
Yes or no, please. See, again, he was dodging the question.
But I never.
Now, do you have
a family?
Do you have a wife?
My own? No.
No.
Never been married. No kids.
Would you say that led to some jealousy of Mr. Franktastic being in a happy marriage?
Not. Is there like a glass of water or something? I'm getting a little.
You know who else had a wife? That's Akil. You know who else had a wife? That I'm not 100% sure about? The Japanese tourist. And you killed those people, correct? Did you murder them?
No.
Did you murder
them?
Not
personally.
Yes, only answers. Did you murder those people?
Yes.
There you have it. No further questions.
Wait, how does that work? I want to recount or give a draft recognizance. I need my lawyer.
All right, well, we're going to. You have permission to leave the stand. We'll be moving on. That was very eye-opening, and I'm going to be completely honest right now. If this court case was over, you would be going to jail for the rest of your life. So I hope this goes better for you proceeding from now on. We will now call a second witness.
Fuck, Peter. I'm going to jail. Like, you can't let me. This is not. You've done nothing for me so far.
This is really bad.
We need somebody who knows that I'm a good person. Somebody who hasn't seen or been around EFW and knows anything about it. We need a person of character and integrity and somebody, a homeowner or a family man or something like that. Get me somebody good, Peter.
Well, I've got it down here. I have a character witness, and I think there's an employee of yours that fits all that criteria. Should I bring him up?
I don't. If he's my employee, that's not good, right?
Well, I don't know any of your friends
People
outside
pay
EFW.
money? Well, yeah, I'm not introducing you to my friends, Peter. We're not friends. You're my lawyer.
Well,
get it together.
I'll just have to. I've got one. I'll
just
take
win
care
this case for me. I'll pay you whatever. I'll pay you any amount of money.
Okay. Well, okay, and then I'll do my best as a defendant. Again, I'm not.
All right,
I've always
please.
lost every case I've defended. I don't know if I should tell you that right now.
Why did you tell me that earlier?
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna bring out the character witness. Your Honor.
Okay, whatever.
I would like to bring up a character witness for Michael Gregory Jackson. His name is Jim Jacobs.
Oh, fuck. No,
What?
No.
No, wait. Really?
Yes.
Jim Jacobs.
I feel
the guy that lives in the parking lot.
Now calling to the stand, Jimothy Jacobs.
Oh. Well,
Jimothy.
I don't want to talk about that. No, it's a Christian-born name. It's
That's your real name?
No,
Your full name is Jimothy Jacobs?
I thought I had it changed back in 04.
No middle name.
No, well, guys, it looks like I'm going to be in another match. I'm in this court case, so I guess I got to get down there.
All right, well, do it for your job.
I will. I'll do it for me and.
Try and save EFW, Timothy, if you
Again,
can.
Yeah, you might be our only hope. This is going very poorly so
Jeez,
far.
I got this. We're going to be fine. There's no way I could possibly mess this up. I'll see you after we're done. I'll see you after we're not guilty.
Jeez, man, I don't know how to feel about this.
I would have to say I'm not feeling good. Not good.
The
I would say
case
that's how I feel about it.
It's going really poorly for us.
Yeah.
could lose our jobs.
All of the good things just seem to be eluding us.
But I'll say right now, if anything happens, if for anybody who tries to go after you, I will take the fall for you, all right? I will lie on the Bible. I'll lie to Bible Boy for you. I will take the fall. I'll plant evidence. I'll steal evidence.
Happy, did you tell Peter Greenberg that? Is that why you're not the character witness?
Yes. I did tell Peter Greenberg that. I just thought, it'd be helpful if I was just a liar, maybe. I don't know. I know I'm happy, but I get...
I'm going to say no on that. Well, now Jim Jacobs is pretty much our only hope. So,
Well, luckily he's never lied.
fingers crossed.
Hey, everybody, Bobby Boy again. Back at it again, Bobby Boy. Sir, do you tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sure.
Alright, another one bites the dust.
Yes, could you please state your name?
Jim Jacobs.
Your full name?
Jim J. Jacobs.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be... It's Jimothy Jacobs, correct?
Jim Jacobs, yes. Jim is fine. You can just call me Jim, buddy.
Thank you. You no need to be shaking so much. You're not under trial here.
Well, it looks like I am on trial here.
You're just a character witness for that man. And that man, what is his name?
Oh, that is Michael Gregory Jackson.
And he is your boss?
Yes, he pays my bills when he has the money. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, thank you. And then, would you say Michael Gregory Jackson is a good man?
That's kind of a loaded question. I
Well,
feel like you're kind of leading the witness, which is myself.
Objection! Leading the witness.
Sustained.
You're right, Your Honor. Sorry.
I told you I got this.
Would you let Michael Gregory Jackson put you in a match with a live grizzly bear?
No, well, I'm not a wrestler, so I wouldn't be put in a match regardless.
Isn't it true that you wrestled in the battle royal?
Well, I'm the longest. I have the time for being the longest, I believe, for the battle royal, but I wasn't planning to. I'm considering myself a wrestler. That's kind of a one-off thing.
Okay. Well, no further questions. Thank you for helping the defense.
Oh yeah, no problem.
But I do have some further questions.
Wait, what?
As the lawyer for the Franktastic family, Peter Greenberg, I have a few questions.
Okay.
To cross-examine you here. Now, I find it very interesting. You were at the death of Franktastic Jr., correct?
I wasn't there when he died. No.
Are you sure?
No, I wasn't there right when he died.
Were you in the area of when he died?
That's a very broad statement.
Well, you know, to help you out, if it may be broad, thank you. If it is broad, maybe I have some video, a videotape you can watch and see if it clears some things up.
The thing is, I'm a recovering alcoholic, so my memory is very hazy and phasey.
Okay, so I'll help you out with this videotape. If you could please play the videotape here.
Yeah, PCP for a brief stint.
Jimmy,
a couple of drugs.
Again, you're not under trial.
A lot of women.
There's no reason to keep telling us this stuff.
A lot of women hate me.
No.
But I'm a good person.
All right. I'm just going to play the videotape real quick and maybe help your memory.
It was all Cheese's idea.
We're out here in the woods. This is where the bear lives, our champion.
I'm not sure exactly where in the woods he lives, but this is definitely... I think we're on the right track.
Somewhere we probably find him. All right. I think there's a cave up there. That might be where. I think that might be where he's at.
Is there a bear in there?
Okay. Oh yes, we have our intern Frank. Frank, the intern.
I want to ask the bear a question.
Geez, what do you think?
I don't know. You probably shouldn't get very close to the bear.
No, not really.
And you can't really talk to him either.
No, doesn't speak English.
Is he like from Japan?
No, I don't know where he's from. I think he's a brown bear.
Little Frank, have you ever seen EFW or listened to it, really?
Do you know about the show at all?
No, I didn't. My daddy died. And I want to ask the bear why he killed my pa.
All right, oh yes, a fair question, I guess.
I don't think it's going to be a good answer. It's not going to be the one he wants.
Well, we should find out, right?
No. I mean, that's going to be bad for us, right?
No, dude.
Wait, little Frank, no. Little Frank, get back.
No.
You shouldn't. All right, well, I guess.
Well, we didn't really encourage him, right?
No, we didn't. I think he's pulling the mic out. I think he's trying to mic the bear up.
All right, he's out there.
Could you stop the video, please? Thank you. Oh boy. Now, Jim, is that your voice?
Yeah, that sounds like my voice. Yes.
Yes. Okay. And it's a video. In the video, that is you, Jim Jacobs, in the video.
Yeah, it appears to be me. Yes.
And you point out that intern is Mr. Franktastic's son, Franktastic Jr.
Yeah, that child strikes a resemblance of Franktastic Jr. Yes.
So you're saying that you were with Franktastic Jr. on this night of...
I want to ask what the whole truth means. I don't know what that means.
I don't think ever in my entire year of lawyering, I've never heard anyone say that.
I don't know what that. I mean, I feel like I should know what my rights are up here. I haven't been read my Miranda rights.
I can't. You're not under trial, so I don't understand.
Well, I'm sitting in a trial. I feel like right, Judge?
Just I want to point out to the jury that Jim Jacobs has said that the voice, the body are all similar to Jim Jacobs, even possibly him. And
similar.
In him.
Just similar.
In that.
That's all I said.
The boy in the video is Franktastic Jr. Could you please play the video further?
Oh boy.
Oh no! Oh God!
Run!
Just run!
We gotta wait.
Jeez.
Do we get the kid?
Jeez! No! Just run!
All right.
He's done!
But no.
No! He's on it! No! Come on!
Just leave the stuff.
Get in the car! Get in!
All right. Okay. Oh my God, that was a lot of blood.
Oh jeez!
That was a lot of blood.
Oh fuck!
I'm so scared, Jim.
Oh God! Okay. All right. Okay, Chiefs. Chiefs, listen to me. Listen to me. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be through this.
Oh yeah, we can't.
It's gonna take the two of us.
They're gonna know.
No, we were just out here. We were just out. You know, he probably ate the kid all the way. There's no evidence.
It's our fault.
It's not our. He voluntarily came out to the woods.
Are you sure we didn't do anything illegal?
We didn't do. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna get through this.
He was an intern.
Yeah, he was. Yes,
I know. You saw him. You saw him. He just ran up there.
I know. It's
like a maniac.
Yeah, it was his own choice to go to the bear. We were just here trying to tell him not to.
All right. Well, I guess. Well, we roll this back like to way before, and we just say that the film cut or something.
Yes, we just say, we just show, hey, there's the bear's the champion, and then we say that's all we had. We couldn't get close to him.
All right.
All right. Yes, we're gonna get through this.
All right.
Oh God.
All right. I love you, Jim.
I love you too, Cheese.
You're my best friend.
Me too.
Can you please stop the video there? Thank you. Now, this is literal evidence by every definition of the word.
Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know what evidence means in a court of law.
Well, that's fair. I'm happy to explain it to you, but it clearly shows that you were there as a witness to the murder of Franktastic's son, Franktastic Jr.
Yeah, that's what it appears to be, yes.
Could you please point out in the courtroom who sent you on this assignment?
Okay, I'm going to point at Michael Gregory Jackson.
I want to make it clear to the jury that what he said is true. He is pointing to Michael Gregory Jackson. The same Michael Gregory Jackson who said he had not witnessed the bear murder anyone in EFW. Is that true?
I believe he watched the Japanese tourist get eliminated from a match at one point.
You're saying he did watch a murder, and is that what you're saying?
A competitor fell in the ring, passed away. I wouldn't say murdered.
Well, let's just...
It's a competition.
I have that episode, a section here. Let's watch that highlight. I mean, that evidence. He's the polar opposite.
Hey!
All right, yeah, puns are fun, but maybe we should put this match on hold, or maybe... Oh, there's...
No,
okay, so
too late.
match
The
bell has rung, and there we go.
The bell has rung, and Japanese tourist is circling the bear, taking pictures.
Just run. Just run.
No, the bear does not like the flash photography.
No, he does not like it. No flash photography here with the bear. I thought we made that clear last time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's just ripping him to shreds.
No, he's ripping him to shreds. Oh my God.
Blood everywhere.
Oh
my God. He's definitely not alive after this match.
No.
I'm be sick.
He is getting murdered.
Yeah, this is the third murder.
What have I done?
This is a clear murder from the bear to the Japanese tourist.
Please stop saying murder.
On TV.
A homicide then, because this is...
No, that's not any better.
You can see the life leaving the body of the Japanese tourist.
Japanese tourist. One of your best prospects you've signed here, owner. Stop the video, please.
Oh boy, Jim.
Jim, I think you clearly say 3 murders in the video.
Yeah, I said 3 murders.
And let's talk about which 3 murders are. That's the Japanese tourist, that's Mr. Franktastic, and the 3rd murder has to be Franktastic Jr., is that correct?
That is correct.
So you've been lying to us this entire time.
I wouldn't say lying. I would say...
Michael Gregory Jackson, you, Machismo Harris, are all accomplices in the bear murdering multiple people. Is that true?
Look, the bear murders people, right? That's just what bears do, okay? I'm just the color commentator, right? I just say, hey, Happy's on my right, Choose is on my left. I don't know what happens. Michael Gregory Jackson is the one who employs all of us. And you know what? Yeah, maybe I did it, huh? You want to say things like that? You want to throw things around? Yeah, maybe I did it. Maybe I had a hand in killing all those people, huh? Maybe I sell bootleg margaritas out in the parking lot. My Ford Bronco, which I don't pay insurance for, and I stole from my 2nd wife, who is also my 4th wife. And maybe I have some illegitimate...
Order. Jim, that is just about enough. I've heard all I need to hear from you. You can take your seat, and you can guarantee that we will be following up with an investigation on you personally.
You guys got nothing on me. I'm squeaky clean. Squeaky clean, Jim.
Oh, Bible boy, take him away.
I don't, Cheesewell, I'm distraught.
Yep, we all are happy. It's a
This is
sad day for EFW.
the end of EFW as we know it. Because I don't see us winning the case after that.
No.
Horrendous.
There's very strong evidence and case has been put against us, and it doesn't seem like we had a case at all.
No, and honestly,
It really seems like we fucked up.
Hey, all right.
Jim.
Excellent work out there, Jim.
Thanks. I think that went pretty well.
No, Jim, it did not go pretty well,
No, that
Jim.
was sarcasm, Jim.
You
did really shitty. You did really bad.
Well, it felt really good to get all that stuff out.
No,
This is not the time.
it's not the time, Jim. You know,
You're
go to
taking
a
us all
therapist.
down with you. Yeah, talk to
EFW
somebody.
is gonna get canceled, but it's even worse. Michael Gregory Jackson, Machismo Harris, and you are gonna go to the prison.
Yeah, Happy's gonna go down just for trying to cover for me.
I'll
It's not
cover
gonna
for
work. This is all live TV.
It's on evidence right here. I did everything Machismo
We're
did.
creating evidence.
He'll take care of my wife, Jim.
Shit, you guys are right. We gotta pull out of this somehow.
That's Michael Gregory Jackson's escaping the ring. He's rolling out. He stopped.
Run!
You should run.
No.
I'm thinking about running.
No, he's motioning over to Mrs. Franktastic. It looks like he's trying to settle out of the ring, which I guess would be settling out of
He's
court.
settling out of court.
Oh, yes.
That'd be a great move for us. if
That would be,
happened.
yeah.
That's really our last hope.
Real Hail Mary here by Michael Gregory Jackson. The ref has to count because technically he is out of the ring. And
Peter Greenberg talking to Mrs. Franktastic. I mean, with the case going so far, ironclad, they are not settling out of court.
They're not. Yes,
They're taking him for everything he's got.
Very
She's
dumb.
She's still crying.
8, 9.
And
I rolled in. Okay, Michael Gregory Jackson
would have been
rolled back
found
in.
guilty.
Yeah.
He would have been found guilty. As you know, the rules of the court case match, if you're counted out, you're automatically guilty.
You have to stay in the court.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man of the Cadillac Meatbone is banging that gavel and asking for attention. Hopefully, there's some new evidence that helps us, or
a new witness.
Or he might have come to a verdict to determine the fate of EFW, Entertainment Federation Wrestling, on the Farm Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see how this match is going to end.
Take us away. Maybe for one last time.
Order. I've come to a decision based off of my input and your jury, the EFW Universe's input. So we will be calling this court case match early, which I can say as a circuit court judge has never happened before. But with such compelling evidence, we have achieved that verdict much quicker than normal, which is good. So I'll get to get out of here and have the rest of my night. Michael Gregory Jackson, do you have any last words before I read this verdict?
Fuck Peter Greenberg, #1, and you know what, maybe those people that got murdered deserved it. I don't really give a shit. I didn't lose any sleep over it, so you guys can find me guilty and send me to jail. I don't really give a shit. You know what? Lou Goldsworth got what he deserved, and maybe they got what they deserved too. How about that, huh?
Well, I tell you...
Fuck you.
Alright, I've had enough of you, Mr. Jackson. You are one of the most foul, cruel people I have ever met, and I am so glad that you will be wasting away in prison for what you've done. I've got my verdict from the jury, even though I don't think we needed it, but I will now read their verdict. Michael Gregory Jackson, the jury, the judge, and the executioner find you guilty.
Oh
my God, that's the Bears music.
The Bears music?
Get out of here. Give me my key.
Guys,
We haven't seen the Bears.
Randy the Cadillac Meatbone and Bible Boy we all gotta get out.
We all gotta get out of here.
the
He's
ring.
coming straight down to the ring, folks. He looks meaner than ever.
He's going for Mrs. Franktastic. He
No.
smells the Franktastic in her.
Oh my God, he's ripped through a fan.
Dear God.
I've never seen this bloodlust in the bear.
The bear's looking back to the door.
Oh no,
There
guys.
are more bears.
Oh, there's more bears. He brought bears with him.
There's a whole gang of bears.
They're coming into
It's
the
a
audience.
coordinated attack.
People are getting killed
oh
left
my
and
God,
right.
there's
This
spaghetti.
This is fantastic.
There's so much record.
No, we gotta get out of here.
No.
Happy.
No.
Jim, we gotta go.
We gotta go. We gotta
Leave
go.
everybody.
I know what I have
Save
to do.
yourself.
What are
I
you
know
gonna
what I
do,
have to
Jim?
do.
No,
No
Jim.
more Franktastics are dying on my watch.
Jim,
not
no,
while I'm
it's not
watching.
worth it.
No, I'm watching.
worth it.
Guys, save yourselves.
No,
No.
No, Jim.
Happy. Happy, there's no time. We have to leave it.
I'm coming for you.
This is Peter Greenberg. If you guys would like to listen to Entertainment Federation Wrestling, then you can follow us on YouTube or on iTunes, and like us on Facebook, and whatever podcasts are heard, you can probably find us. And also, thank you so much for listening to Entertainment Federation Wrestling. I hope you have a good day.